Just 5 days left for Europe's biggest football extravaganza, and we just can't wait to see the top European teams in action, crossing swords against each other. Hello and welcome to India.com. My name is Devan Bhattacharya, and I'm joined by Aditya Maheshwari for an Euro 2020 discussion. So, Aditya, the stage is all set, all the teams have been announced. So, what's your take on the teams?
It will be a big contest. As we all know, we all were waiting for Euros last year, but the COVID-19 pandemic hit it pretty badly and we all suffered. And the sporting events, many sporting events like Tokyo Olympics, Euro, and every sporting event suffered due to it. So now the Euro is back and the excitement of international football is back amongst the fans. And everyone is excited to support their teams in the biggest European country competition, as you earlier said. So it's a big thing, and the sports are really good. The teams have been notched up with their performances in the past few months as the players were involved in their club competitions. And as currently we have seen Chelsea upset Manchester City recently in the UEFA Champions League final, and Villarreal upset our Manchester United in the finals. So you never know in the biggest
Yeah,
competitions.
yeah, it's going to be one hell of a tournament. So, let's talk about the teams, starting with the current defending world champions, France. So, what's your take on the France
France,
team?
France is
Let's
definitely
start.
the
Let's start off with the defense. Let's
France
start
is
off with the defenders. Right?
definitely the front runners for this Euro. They showed their class in the past two biggest competitions. First in Euro 2016 when they entered the final with sheer domination. It was
Yeah,
an unfortunate final for them where they lost to Portugal, but they played superbly in that competition. After that, they came back strong in the World Cup, and we all witnessed what they produced with Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann, and everyone.
Paul
So
Pogba.
when we talk about France, they have they are immensely strong in the attacking department, and with Karim Benzema's inclusion, it's the only issue they had in the past that they have to use Giroud in front in the crucial
Yeah,
situation. They somehow struggled in that. But now with
yeah,
Karim Benzema,
agreed.
a prolific striker, a Real Madrid player who has been in tremendous form last season, they are fully packed in the attacking department with Mbappe, Griezmann. We have Dembele, we have Benzema, then Thuram, then Giroud also. So they are
Yeah,
good in attack, more than good actually in attack. But the problem arises in the defensive department
yeah.
because they have two good centre backs with Rafael Varane and Kimpembe, but when it
Okay.
comes to the
They're more
backup
than enough,
options,
I think.
but
They're more than enough. Yeah, but the thing is, their backup option is a
hmm,
big concern, actually, as you were
because
saying.
in a tournament like Euro, if someone gets injured, because all the players are
Yeah,
coming from a tight schedule from the club competitions and
yeah,
all.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if someone gets injured, then you don't have a proper backup. You have Clement Langley, who had a
yeah.
mixed season with Barcelona last year. Matlab,
Now,
he
if you
was
ask me, yeah, go.
like France left Laporte and he joined Spain.
Yeah,
That was a big
exactly.
that was a
I think it
big
will be a
mistake.
big blow because Laporte played really well in the recent friendly against Portugal. It
Hmm.
was very good, actually.
Laporte is definitely a better defender than Langley any day,
Any day, any
any
day.
day.
And
So
since
France
when
made
Clement
a
Longley
mistake.
joined Barcelona, I did not even like him that.
He
Me
made
being a
some
Barcelona fan, but still,
he made
I did not
some
like that.
some miserable mistakes in big matches. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
last year in El Clasico, he gave a penalty inside the box when
Exactly.
he had a handball against Sergio Ramos, I guess,
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
or
yeah,
he
yeah,
or
yeah,
he pulled him. That is something like that. So they have
yeah.
a issue in their defensive department, but their midfield is packed again, like the attacking department. N'Golo Kante, the Kante,
N'Golo Kante. He's the
the
superstar.
maybe the Ballon d'Or winner this year. Maybe
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if he gets the Euro, then he will
If
win it
not the winner, top three contender for sure.
for sure,
We're
for
going
sure.
to see
And
him for
if he
sure.
win it, if he win this Euro thing, then I am sure he will going to
Yeah,
win
yeah,
the Ballon d'Or. So they have Kante, they have Pogba, they have Rabiot. They have Lima, they have Sissoko, so there is no problem. And but maybe the problem arises in their goalkeeping department. As we know, Lloris was not at his best last season with Tottenham. He made some
Yeah,
really
yeah.
poor mistakes.
I think goalkeepers are bound to make mistakes since
But
they are goalkeepers. But with the kind of experience he has at his back, I think he'll make sure he'll do good for his country.
what
And
the thing is,
and they have another. Oh yeah, you go on.
but the thing is, even if the defense make any error or the goalkeeper makes any error, they have a solid attack to compensate. They
Yeah,
have Kylian Mbappe,
yeah,
the future
yeah,
star of our generation. They have Antoine
yeah.
Griezmann, who was
Exactly.
in good form with Barcelona last season. He rejuvenated himself. They have Karim
Yeah,
Benzema, so they have enough firepower in their attack to compensate their maybe their defensive woes.
yeah. Sure. I'm very much excited to see how Didier Deschamps line up with Benzema because he was without Benzema for like 5 years, 5 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be very exciting. So
It
let's see
might
how
be
he
tough.
lines
It
up.
might be tough with Benzema, but if we look at a player like Benzema, who is very much a team player, who gives us
Yeah,
everything for the team, as we
yeah,
witnessed last season. So maybe Deschamps will find a way to get him in
yeah,
the.
sure,
As he
sure.
also played well again in the last friendly. Benzema had a good time in the last friendly, though he
Yeah,
missed the
yeah, yeah.
penalty, but he was good.
That's the thing. So France hot favorites for you.
Yeah, France. And what's your pick?
So you'll if you ask me, my mind will be Portugal. Just look at the Portugal side. On paper,
Defending
I think they have
champs.
the yeah, of course, they are the defending champs. Not only the defending champs, they're just look at this side on paper. In every department, they have a star. I'll say Rui Patricio. He's been very underrated over the years, but I think he's one of the best goalkeepers we have in Europe.
No doubt, no doubt. He
Then I have nothing to say more about Cristiano Ronaldo. There's nothing to say about him.
one of
No
the good.
matter what
One
age
of
he
the
is
good.
in, yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
prove anyway.
he
And
doesn't have to prove anyone now. He
exactly,
has
exactly.
he is Cristiano Ronaldo and he will do it once again.
Yeah. Uh, the thing I like about Portugal is the defense. Just look at the defense. Pepe, then Jose Fonte, then Ruben Diaz, Rafael Guerrero. He's my favorite fullback come wingback. And then there is Wow Chancellor, the best in Europe right now. And I think
They have
they're going to
Ruben
line up with a
Diaz.
four-man
Ruben
defense.
Diaz was
Yeah,
fantastic with Manchester City. He was
exactly. And he
probably
won
the
the best
best defender
player.
last season. He was the
Yeah,
best
he won
defender
the
last
best
season.
player award, right? Yeah.
He won the best Premier League player of
Not
the
only
season
for his club, not only for his club, but also for
in the Premier
in
League.
the league as well. In the
It,
league
it,
as well.
it was a big award because it was his first season and he beat the likes of Harry Kane, who was the highest
Yeah,
goal scorer and highest assist provider in
exactly.
the league in the same season.
Ex-
And he got the better of
exactly.
Harry Kane. It's a big. He was rock solid in the defense. So Ruben Diaz will be the key for Portugal. Ruben Diaz and I think so Bruno
Yeah.
Fernandes.
Yeah.
What's your
Bruno
take on Bruno?
Fernandes is in top notch. Well, I've never seen a goal scoring midfielder like him before because I've seen so many good midfielders controlling the game. Now I'm seeing a goal scoring midfielder in the pitch. So, and he's also one of those players who also dictates the game right from the front. So, yeah, Bruno Fernandes going to be the key man in midfield for sure.
Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo
And
Silva. They have Bernardo Silva,
Bernardo Silva. Yeah,
another
Bernardo
talented
Silva.
player.
We did not see much of Bernardo Silva this season with Manchester City, but whenever he gets a chance, he knows how to play the game.
He,
That's for
he
sure.
he can play anywhere. He can be a midfielder. He can be a right winger. He can be a centre forward.
Yeah,
Pep Guardiola
exactly.
used him everywhere. So he's a very versatile
Yeah,
player and can be a game changer.
yeah,
Which
for
Portugal
sure.
needed in the big tournaments in the past. They won the UEFA
Yeah,
Nations League, but in the
yeah,
past tournaments, they lacked the spark. They lacked the versatile
yeah,
players. So
yeah.
now they have, and they might retain the title. They have a good
No,
chance.
they have very good chance. I'll say 90%. The way they're performing. They also won the Nations League, right? So two back-to-back major tournaments. So they know how to play. And if you see their forward, obviously there is Ronaldo. They've brought in some new faces like Goncalves. He's been the top scorer.
Jota. He was fantastic with Liverpool last year.
Yeah, Diego Jota has
he
been
missed some
fantastic.
matches because of injury and something. He had some injury issues, but he scored a hat trick or something in a big match. So
yeah.
Jota is a crucial player for them. Joao Felix.
I forgot about Joao Felix.
His pace is going to trouble many teams.
Yeah,
he has a good pace and he is confident after winning the La Liga. He is pretty confident.
Yeah.
He knows how to win matches now. He worked under Diogo Simeone, taskmaster. So Portugal has said. Portugal and France have said.
Yeah. Even Portugal have Andre Silva. He had a very good season with Milan.
Milan.
I think he scored over 30 goals, I think. If I'm not wrong.
So now we have England. Maybe there's a chance that England might break their jinx because they have a team. The players are in
very young team.
Very young
Youngest among the top contenders.
And with players with good form, and many of them are coming from the club competitions, winning big trophies like Mason Mount with the Champions League, Phil Foden with the Premier League trophy.
Phil Foden. I'm going to tell a little about Phil Foden. You were during the Under-17 World Cup?
Yeah.
In Delhi? Yeah. I think Delhi did not get any England matches, right?
No. Delhi was India versus Ghana, versus Colombia. These matches.
Yeah. And I was very lucky to watch England's games. And he was very fantastic with the team.
Phil Foden is
he scored two beautiful goals.
If Pep Guardiola is praising you, like you are the most talented player he has ever coached, then you have some for sure.
Obviously. And don't forget about Jadon Sancho, another Under-17 World Cup star from 2017. Oh my God, what a player.
They have Harry Kane. Harry
Kane was criticized last time in the World Cup.
He used to be a poacher in the last World Cup and in the last European Cup. But now his game has evolved a lot. Maybe under Mourinho. Maybe we can say he evolved under Mourinho. But he has evolved. If we look at his stats this season, he provided 12 assists and scored around 23 goals, which is a massive number. It's very rare to see a complete striker providing 12 assists and scoring 23 goals.
Exactly. You don't get to see that.
We only see these kind of stats from only Messi, not even Ronaldo, because Ronaldo is not a very big assist provider.
It's not that, but he still provides.
He will score 30-35 goals, no doubt. But with Messi, you can assure that you are assured he will give you 15 assists and he will score 30 goals.
For sure. Minimum 15 assists.
And now Harry Kane, master. Good season. They have Marcus Rashford. They have good depth in their defensive department.
Yeah. Ben Chilwell, John Stones.
They have
Harry Maguire,
Luke Shaw.
He has some injury concerns, but I think he'll be able to cope up with it.
They have Luke Shaw. He was on fire last season with Manchester United.
Exactly. And they have a very good keeper as well, Jordan Pickford. He was very good in 2018 World Cup.
Good goalkeeper. Good first goalkeeper and the backup, Henderson. He's equally good.
Exactly.
He's not that bad. He's equally good. He's playing for Manchester United. There is something. So England are maybe they will choke again, but they are the contenders. They have players. Sure. They have Mason Mount. They have Phil Foden. They have Harry Kane. So they have a chance. Maybe
they have Jordan Henderson.
They have Jordan Henderson. They have Jadon Sancho.
Experienced man.
So maybe after a long time, England have a team to win a big trophy, a big major trophy.
Yeah.
And the players will be under a lot of pressure. The problem is the players will be under a lot of pressure because the hopes are lying on them once again.
Exactly.
They are young. They are young players. They have not played much international football.
No.
to
But
soak that kind of pressure. But they were good in club competition, so it will be interesting to see how Southgate used them or managed them.
exactly. What about Trent Alexander-Arnold? He got injured, right, against Austria in
Maybe
the friendly.
maybe
Right.
Lingard will replace him.
You think a midfielder will come in for a defender?
Yeah, because they already have three right backs.
Oh,
Trent was the
that's
fourth
true.
one. Trent was the fourth
That's
one.
true. That's
Three
true.
right backs. You need some good defenders. You have good defenders, but you need more. And Jesse Lingard was
Yeah.
in good form with West Ham after he was loaned
Yeah.
to West Ham. He won the Player of the Month award. He was
Yeah.
good. He produced stellar performances. He was good with dribbling. He was good with shooting. He was good with passing. So maybe
Yeah.
Lingard will replace Trent, and it will be a
Should come in.
good option for them.
Sure. Sure. Now let's move forward to Spain.
Spain.
A lot of controversy around the Spanish national team. So let's
Sport.
start off with the first one, Sergio Ramos. He's been
They
out.
will. They are going to miss it. He is the legend. He is the warrior. Sergio
Sure.
Ramos is the warrior. He will give his everything. He will put his body on the line to win the match for you. Sergio Ramos is an absolute legend. But he himself admitted that he was not at his best with the fitness thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe
That's true.
Luis Enrique made a good choice, but you need a player like Ramos in your dressing room. Boost
Yeah.
the morale of the team. When you are down, when you are going to halftime, going to dressing room after the halftime, and the score line is 2-0, you are down 2-0, then you need a player like Sergio Ramos to boost you up.
Yeah.
You don't have any strong personality like Ramos in your squad.
No, we don't have.
Laporte is the only good center back, not center back,
Yeah.
a good defender in their squad, and he just started with Spain.
Exactly. He just played only one game.
You can't
So
say
it's going to be a big pressure on him being the main man in defense.
you can't say Laporte will go and he will motivate them and he will shout at the players.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah. Yeah.
it will not it will not be a good thing for Laporte and Spanish team if we go and do
Exactly.
like this. They will also miss Ansu Fati. I think so.
Yeah.
Ansu Fati produced some good performance with Barcelona and Spain in the past.
Before getting
Maybe
injured. Yeah.
he's only 18-year-old, but he has
Yeah.
some good immense talent. He is good. So Spain are contenders, but not as hot favorites as we discussed
Yeah.
France or England or Portugal.
Portugal or
In
England. Yeah.
Spain, we all know Luis Enrique knows how to win big tournaments. He did it with
Yeah.
Barcelona. But you can say
Yeah.
Barcelona had a dream team at that time with Emerson in their attack.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
Luis
Exactly.
Enrique, I have faith in him. He might do some good thing. Because if you see at their midfield, they have Koke, they have Thiago, they have Rodri, they have Busquets, they have Pedri,
Yeah.
Lorente.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
their midfield is all set. And in the
Yeah.
past we
More
have
than good
seen
enough.
and in the past we have seen Spain mostly relied on their midfielders.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Spain mostly
Be
relied
it
on their
Xavi
midfielders.
or
Xavi,
Iniesta or
Iniesta,
Busquets or Xavi Alonso,
Xabi Alonso, we have they had Busquets, they had many
Fabregas.
Thiago, Fabregas. So now they had a more than decent midfield. Maybe attack might be an issue for them.
Yeah. Of
Morata
course. Of course.
is their key man, and Morata was not good, I guess, with Juventus last season. And in the past 3 or 4 seasons, he left Chelsea, he left Atletico. Now he's in Juventus, but he didn't
Yeah.
prove himself in any of the club. And now
Exactly.
maybe what future holds for him. Maybe he went back to Atletico. Maybe Juventus will not extend his loan or something. So Morata is a big question mark. Then they have Traore. He was good with his dribbling thing, but his shooting and
Exactly.
his creating chances, awareness, and
Yeah.
that is
I think
not.
he would be a very good defending option as a wing back.
But
Traore.
wait, that's
Even
the
though
thing.
he's been labeled as a forward, but I think he'll be
Uh,
good as a defender. Let's
there
see what
will.
Luis Enrique has in mind. And why don't you think David? Uh, I think don't you think Carvajal or Nacho Fernandez should have got a nod?
Maybe Carvajal. not Nacho, because
Nacho as a backup, I think as a backup he would have been great, right?
he could have been, but Nacho is not even a front first choice player for Real Madrid. He only gets a chance when a player gets injured. So they picked Garcia. Garcia is a decent centre back. Oh, centre back, yes. They have Laporte there. They have Gaia. They have Pau Torres.
Then they have Pau Torres. Pau Torres has been phenomenal with Villarreal.
He might not be a big name, but he is a big player, big match player.
Exactly.
They have Espilicueta in the right back. They have Jordi Alba
right back position.
They have Jordi Alba at the left.
But in the last match, we saw Luis Enrique put Llorente in that position.
Because Llorente was good with Atletico. He was very versatile. He was very versatile under Simeone. And Simeone,
so Llorente will be preferred over Azpilicueta in that right back position?
It totally depends on the formation which Luis Enrique prefers. If he wants to play
he actually prefers a 4-3-3 formation.
But if he wants to play with some attacking approach, then maybe Llorente is a better option than Espilicueta. But if you are playing against a team like France, maybe a team which has pace, France or Germany,
obviously,
then you need Espilicueta. Then you need a solid right back who will put his body on the line.
Yeah, that is for sure. And Kepa Arrizabalaga was also not included.
It was very justified. He was not included. He was very in the past.
Yeah, that's true. And there are some speculations about who's going to start in the goalkeeping position. Do you think Unai Simon will get the nod ahead of David De Gea?
No.
Because people are saying all that. Even Simon started against Portugal. So you think
I still think
Luis Enrique will start with De Gea?
Yeah, I think so. De Gea might be average last season. He was not even average. He had some bad days. Every goalkeeper had, as you earlier said about Lloris. But David De Gea is a champion. David De Gea is a champion player.
Yeah.
So he will get a nod over any other goalkeeper in the Spanish squad.
And what about the other forward options? Gerard Moreno. Then there is Sarabia.
No, I don't have much to say about that. Because if you look
at Moreno did really well, whether be it in La Liga or Europa League. He even scored the goal in the final. It was a poacher's goal.
It's the club competition, you know. With Villarreal, Unai Emery has a perfect setup for defensive play. They don't chase the ball with Villarreal, but with the Spanish team, with Luis Enrique in charge, they have a perfect attacking style of football. It will be difficult for a Moreno or a Traore or a Sarabia to adapt to it. Maybe they will, and will be good for Spain if they will. Maybe Luis Enrique start Pedri on the wing position. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because Pedri did well with Barcelona in a couple of matches. He has talent. He showed his skills and dribbling and all. So maybe Pedri will play in the attacking position. Maybe. You never know. What's in Luis Enrique's mind? He dropped Sergio Ramos. You never know.
Exactly.
You never
very
know.
unpredictable.
No Real Madrid player in Spanish squad for the first time.
Exactly.
Ever. No Real Madrid player. It was shocking, but he is Luis Enrique.
No, I understand he's more of a culé, but still.
No, it's not about the Barcelona thing. The kind of football he plays, I don't think so. Real Madrid players will adapt to it. Real Madrid mostly depend on their counter-attacking moves. Yeah. It was a bad call to drop Sergio Ramos. No doubt.
Yeah, obviously.
No doubt. Obviously. Sergio Ramos,
no matter what formation he played,
had to be there with Spain. But it's life.
Such is life. Such is life.
Such is life. Thanks for joining us. We will continue to this. We will continue to discuss in our next video on this. We will discuss further about the European competition, Copa America, in our next video.
Okay. So thank you, viewers, for joining us. We'll join at our next discussion video. The Copa America is also coming up. So till then, bye-bye.